Okay. Nice deep breath. On three. On 3, 2, 1.
Go Power Rangers.
Can't even breathe properly.
Good.
I got my nose clogged up.
Some in your esophagus
Something in my respirator.
and your cerebral cortex.
And my, yeah. I think that's the one.
A spinal injury.
Mike Tyson. Spinal. I broke my back. Spinal.
Old ass dude, right? Can't even wrestle. Can't even fight. Can't even box.
Didn't he have a scare?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know exactly what an ulcer is, but I know that's an old ass thing. And he got an ulcer, so they said to move to like the end of the year. Yeah, he gotta just sit home, man. Just sit home. Like, he's just too old, you know. Like, as soon as they keep like delaying it now because Mike just too old and beaten up, like, just cancel it.
It is what it is at this point, right?
Nah, I think it's over. I think they need to cancel that shit. Because now it's like, you know what I mean? Like, now it's something that's crazy.
It's always going to be crazy.
Like, you're supposed to be like, oh, fight got moved because the dude broke his hand. Now it's like, oh, dementia. We've got to push the fight back.
Oh, Jake Paul might actually kill this man now.
He has hemorrhoids. We got to push the fight back. Like, he's too old for all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Now it's done. Now it feels stupid now. Yeah, he had an ulcer flare up. He could die, but we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait. 6 months later, we'll just do it again. Nah. I'm good off that now.
But yeah, welcome back to QME podcast. It's been 2 months, my friend, since we dropped the last episode.
It's been a while. And
I blame Arthur for this, partially.
and the other part's yours.
And the other 99% is all me.
Equal opportunist, right? But yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of stuff has been happening. And Mo too, he's in his busy month, right? You be working overtime?
Yeah, it's my busy 9 months of working hard.
Hard work. No breaks, bro. They be like, yo, I need you to work this 12, and then you work the 12 and you go, all right, time to go to, yeah, Mo, we need to call you again. Don't go to sleep. We need you to work back-to-back 12.
Fuck you.
He's like, whoa. Yeah, I need you to pick up my daughter from school.
Huh.
The CEO's like, yeah, I need you to pick up my daughter from school.
Never.
Okay, I was just testing you. He said I was just figured he would ask.
But yeah, without further ado, should I intro?
Yeah, let's get into it, man.
So yeah, welcome back to QME podcast. Yeah.
Hit that intro. You know what I'm saying?
This is episode 70. It's been a long time coming for this shit. It's been 2 months. Without further ado, but I hit that intro music, so stay tuned for more. I miss you.
I'm a lone wolf. Or a teen wolf. Yeah. It was the funniest thing. Like, I actually can't watch any teenager who's a monster.
Why not?
I remember someone from work, they're like, oh, you should watch Teen Wolf. It's good. I was like, no. She was like, why? I was like, I don't want to watch a wolf who goes to history class and math and does homework. I don't want to see a wolf who's doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I already watched My Babysitter's a Vampire. That's enough now. Like, now I don't want to see that.
What about Buffy?
No. Well, at the time, good. Now, not anymore. Like all those shows, like Charmed and that show, and I forgot the other one where they look like monsters too. Angel? I think it was called Angel. But yeah, all those shows were good at the time. But like as I get older, like I don't want to look at any monster who's just doing normal high schooler things.
Supernatural.
Nah, Supernatural, they be casting out those demons. They be really fighting those demons. Like when you watch that, yo, the way Sam and Dean be sweating when they casting out these demons, man. Dean, get the spell. He'd be like, get the spell. Get the holy water. I have some in my back. Yo, that used to be crazy. Supernatural, I give them respect. Like those guys used to actually be. They used to be active. Used to think the demon was actually gonna kill them. Like they did their best work. Can't lie. But other than that, no. And Dean and Sam were not in high school. They were literally just traveling dudes who were killing demons. Because they knew you kill demons full time. Why would you go to school?
Weren't they cops?
Spirit detective, whatever.
Yeah, whatever detective bullshit.
They got to do whatever the fuck they want. They just went and killed people, and they didn't even get paid money. I think they just did. No, they did bounties sometimes. Actually, they did do bounties sometimes and things. But I don't even know how they made money. But yeah, they just did what they wanted.
So they were just bounty hunters.
Yeah, but like that, I'll look at. But it's like other things. No, I don't. I just don't want to watch that. Like whether it's school, like those times of like Twilight. Like that, it worked at that time, but now people like, I don't want to see that. Like if it's a monster, just show the monster. Now I understand the other characters. If there's a human in like a wolf story, they could be going to high school. But the person who's a wolf, I don't want to see him go to high school.
Huh.
Like you know, what I'm saying, you're a wolf. There's no reason for you to go to high school.
Huh.
So that's kind of like, why are you playing dodgeball? And he a teen wolf? Why are you playing dodgeball for? Nah, I can't watch that.
Just to show off his skills and direction.
So he can get an education. So he could be an educated monster.
Yeah, it's like Monster University.
Yeah, I'm like, no. Monsters University? Terrible movie. They should have stopped it at Monsters Inc. But, you know what I'm saying? They always got to push the needle, you know? Now you got to do remakes of everything. Everything gets a remake.
Yeah, you got to do the prequel of why Mike Wazowski and what's the other one?
Mike and... No, I forgot. I know Mike's the green one. I forgot the other one. The blue guy. I actually did forget his name. And then the purple one, too, who turns invisible.
Yeah. Scully.
Yeah. But
Is his name Scully?
Yeah, no, it is.
Or Sully.
Oh, yeah, no, Sully is the blue guy.
Yeah.
Sullivan.
Sully Sullivan.
No, I forgot what the orange one's name is.
Yeah, I don't remember all the characters.
Those are the only three that matter, though. But, nah, like those prequels and everything, they're not going to stop. Next one we're going to have is Inside Out 2. That's going to be the next one.
Yeah, I can care less for that movie.
They're playing trailers, and you could tell that it's going to follow the same agendas.
Speaking about movies, you excited to see the new Planet of the Apes movie?
Planet of the Apes, Take Over the World, Part 4, 8. Planet of the Apes, I got the worst names for movies ever. Like, they'd be like Planet of the Apes. Oh, okay.
No,
Planet
the
of
first
Apes
one was
too.
a Planet of the Apes. The second one was Dawn of the Apes. Third
Kingdom
one
of the Apes, right?
yeah, the third one was Kingdom of the Apes. Then War of the Apes.
Good. Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Apes. Planet of the Apes, War of the Apes. Planet of the Apes.
What's the new one called?
I think Kingdom of the Apes. I think that is the new one.
Oh,
All stupid names.
I think you're right. Yeah.
They're all dumb names.
Huh.
And nobody knows what order they go in.
No, they do.
I'm just saying the names, nah.
Yeah, like I said, the first one is Planet of the Apes. Then it's Dawn of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Apes.
Then it's War of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, War of the Apes.
And then I think the last one's Kingdom of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Apes.
What's next?
Planet of the Apes,
Planet
apes
Plant.
in space.
The apes are going to space.
Like, nah, that no good. No bueno. I don't. I can't do it.
You don't like movies about apes?
No. Unless it's Tarzan. That's fine.
So you don't like seeing monkeys on screen?
Apes? No. And I don't think 8 movies should have 6 sequels. Like Ice Age movies, how they had like 8 movies.
No, but these apes are like Homo sapiens. They have intellect.
I'm good.
I heard in this recent movie they all speak English now.
Don't they all? Well, not every single one, but all the
Well,
movies.
no. It's like a very few, but like now the new movie, it's like set 300 years in the future, and now apes are like super evolved and they all like speak now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
Say his words.
I won't be there to see that.
Strong ape forever.
I'll be there in spirit, but not actually there.
Strong ape forever.
I don't know none of those references.
You didn't see any of like the videos on TikTok or IG Reels?
No. I don't think I've ever. Well, I'll probably get them now because my phone's listening. But I haven't once gotten a reel about Planet of the Apes.
With the Proximus Caesar.
I don't know who that is.
He's the new Caesar that rules the kingdom of the apes.
Oh, the new Ape King.
Yeah, Caesar's still alive, but I'm saying this ape is like the king of the apes now.
The only Caesar I know is Black Ink Crew Caesar. Who does tattoos? That's the only Caesar I know.
The only Caesar that I know is named Julius.
I only know Caesar salad. You know?
My Caesar was the one that overtook Europe back when he had power.
My Caesar does tattoos and has his own show with ghetto women with terrible body surgeries.
What Caesar is this?
Black Ink Crew Caesar. Tattoo artist? Actually not a good tattoo artist either. They never make any good tattoos. They're just ghetto. And then they make money.
The only Caesar that I know is from the show On My Block.
Cause you know how black drama be like this, right? They don't even be working, and then they be like, "You ugly bitch, you ugly," and then they be fighting. And they be like, "Rashonda, why you sleeping with all the customers?"
Because I can.
Yo, it always be the craziest things. They be like, "That's why you got 4 baby daddies," and then they be fighting. Best content you can get, right? Reality
check.
reality TV. That's the best you could do. And then the white ones be like, "Mom, I told you to get me a red dress. You got me a white one. I knew you never loved me."
Die, bitch.
That's why I'm waiting for you to die so I can inherit all your stuff.
Yeah, because clearly you don't know what to do with that money, and I'm just going to take over from him here.
It's just like all parents, like they try to tell you what to do. Like, why would you tell me what to do? Like, just die and let me get your stuff so I can live my life. Or the white celebrities, they be like, "Mom, I feel like you're controlling me by not giving me $50 million to do with what I want. I feel like you're trapping me by not giving me access to all the money I can hold.
Yeah, why are you restricting me from doing what I want?
You're really suffocating me. I know we live in a big Hollywood mansion, but you're not allowing me to just have free access to money. And you're suffocating me. I feel like I'm being held against my will. And I really hate the fact that you made me sell one of my 8 cars. Because you know I like that car too.
They make you sell your favorite car.
And get this, right? My mom tells me she's not going to buy me a Ferrari for my birthday. She's like, you got 10 cars. I'm not going to buy another one. Like, really? It's just money. You're rich. Just buy it.
It's called saving it, not buying it.
What do you work for if we can't spend any money? Right?
Guess we'll never know.
She's stupid. The other drama is just the Kardashians. That's the other white drama.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of girls be liking that shit.
Yeah, that's the... I still think technically that's the most popular drama show. Well, not drama, reality show. I think that's technically the most popular one ever. Well, no, probably not ever. But top five. Gotta be top 5 one. Because Kardashians, all those things count as the same thing, but like they got at least 10 seasons of different things. So I think so. I think that's a top 5 one. But the other things are like, I don't know if that count, because some of those weren't really reality. Some of them are like game shows, you know? The ones that are like, even those things like Big Brother, weren't those a game show too? So it's like it's not full reality like other things.
Yeah.
So I think, so keep it going with the Kardashians, like strictly reality, it's got to be a top 5 one, numbers wise. But besides that, I don't know. I don't know how that be doing.
Real Housewives.
Oh, those collectively, if you count all of them together, because there's so many. There's Real Housewives of everything. Miami, Texas, Atlanta,
Georgia,
Orange County, right? They got all the... That's probably the one I know the most. Like, just by name, I hear Orange County.
New Jersey.
Yeah, they got it. They got everything, man. Basketball Wives. Those are all the same thing.
Yeah. You name it, they got it.
And those are the craziest shows. Because to me, like, some of them, they're really not doing anything special. They're like, okay, I'm going to go buy clothes today, and then I'm going to go eat at this restaurant. And I'm like, whoa, nothing happened.
Yeah, and then the other ones, they're just acting like straight hoes.
They're like, what did you say about my baby daddy?
Yeah, I fucked them.
Keisha, shut your ass up. That's why you got 2 ex-husbands and 1 alimony check. Should be funny as hell. I'd be like, that's why Dan left you. We're both divorced, bitch. All of us are divorced. Yeah. Good night.
That's why you're always supposed to sign the prenup.
You're supposed to make sure they sign the prenup?
Yeah. And if they don't, you kind of force them to sign the prenup.
The prenup says they're entitled to 0 financial...
Yeah, but you have to force them to sign it, though.
So you're supposed to put your hand over their hand and sign?
Yeah.
That counts as their signature?
Yeah. Even if they're resisting, as long as you got like the outline of their signature, you know you're good.
Yeah. And then that's not against her will, right?
No.
Because she had the choice. Like, sign it or I'm going to kill you. It's not against your will. You know what I mean?
It's...
You had the choice. I gave you 2 options. You chose the lesser of the 2 evils,
Yeah, and now I had to show you force.
Sign this or you're never going to see your daughter again. That's all I said. Like, I didn't force her. Like, come on.
Put your name on this piece of paper because I'm not going to give you my money.
Like, it's funny that's really like, when people say they sign stuff under duress, that's like, that's really how it is, right? It's like, yeah, if you don't sign this paper signing over your house to me, then I'm going to kill you. Well, when you put it like that, here's the house. Here's the house.
That's a little hearsay, right?
No, it's under duress. They were afraid for their life. You're like, hey, Ashley, you better sign this, or
under what pretense?
You're never gonna see your father again.
Under what pretense?
Because I'm gonna kill him.
Under what pretense?
Duress.
Gonna need a little bit more evidence than that in the state of court.
The evidence is she's a woman, and she said something happened to her, so it happened. There's all the evidence you need. Did you not see her crying? That's all the evidence you need.
Where's the proof?
If a woman cries, she wouldn't cry for no reason, so that's the evidence.
If she cries, I'm putting her in her contempt
Have you ever seen a woman cry for a small, pointless reason? No,
every day.
never. So if women cry, they're telling the truth.
Even if they're wrong.
They're not wrong. If they're crying, they're not wrong. Because when women cry, it's because of trauma.
Oh, I get it.
So they're telling the truth.
I get it. I get it.
Now, men, on the other hand, are always lying. And if
Yeah.
they cry, it's crocodile tears. They're not real.
No, if they cry, then they're not a man.
What are they?
They're just weak individuals.
They're not a man. They're a kid.
They're like, you know when your wife tells you to stop crying because you're the man in the house,
I mean, I don't know that. I don't.
and she just continuously like just beats you every time you get upset. Tells you to man the fuck up.
Who did you experience having that?
Don't worry about it.
Had some sad days.
Yeah, you know, got some ups, some downs, some bruising,
Some around the backs.
some spots that she hit you but are not seen to the public.
Abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the good old days, right? The good old days of abuse, where people would just come in with a black eye and they're like, "What happened? I fell down the stairs on my eye, right on my eye." Who would have thought, right? The craziest thing, right? The craziest thing. I opened the door, right, and I ran into the doorknob. Yeah, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. No lie.
Oh, dude, actually, wait. This happened one time when I was working. This girl, she came into work with like bruising and shit, and we knew it was her like ex boyfriend that like did it, but she was like, yeah, she literally said the same shit. She was like, "Oh, I ran into like some shit, and like that's how I got like this this bruising right here and shit." It's like, yo, no, like we know that your boyfriend's just beating the shit out of you.
You're like, no. They're like, no. But this is the thing, is like, those are the not funny, but the weird situations, because you can't do anything. Like, all of those situations, like when someone's getting abused, even if you know it's true, and you be like, oh, you should literally just leave the person. Like, if the person says, no, I'm staying with the person, like, you can't do anything.
No, it ain't worth it.
You really can't. Like,
No, it's not.
even if you were to call the cops, they're gonna say, nah, nothing happened. So like, right, even if, let's say, the person doesn't want to press charges or do anything, if you call the cops, they're not going to testify. The person's just going to be back the next day anyway. So it's like, if the person doesn't want to do anything, you can't do anything about that. So that's why, you know, those, they offer help to them, but it's like, that's it. You can't do anything. You just stuck there.
Imagine trying to fight it.
Trying to fight what?
Imagine trying to fight it.
What do you mean? The abuser?
Yeah. Imagine trying to box your way out of it.
No, double domestic abuse is okay, right? No, since it's even and it's equal, like marriages are supposed to be, right? When there's double abuse on each side, it's a happy marriage.
So
It's matrimony.
so it's okay for your husband to beat you, but if you pull the gun and shoot him, then you're the victim.
No, that's murder. No, if your husband gives you a black eye and you give your husband a black eye, that's love.
That's a normal relationship.
Yeah, that's the you know the scales with the weights? They're the same. They weigh the same. You know? That's even. That's love.
So it's on a pedestal.
Yeah. You know 50-50?
Yeah.
That's 50-50.
50% love, 50% beating.
You know, when people are like, "Oh, your turn, my turn." Yep. That's what they mean. But when it's one-sided, like somebody's just beating up the other person, nah, that's crazy.
That's abuse.
You have to stop that. You need help. So those things need to be worked on.
You know it's bad when your kid gets involved and starts beating the shit out of you too.
Kid? Oh, when the kid has to stand up to his abusive dad?
Yeah.
The abusive drunk dad? Did you hear Daniel White telling that story?
No,
No, you didn't?
I think I might have.
No, Dana White said like his dad used to always be abusive and like I think no, he was drunk and abusive to his mom all the time. And they said like, oh, he used to not really do too much, but he couldn't do anything. He said he was always small. But he said one time when he was older, I guess like maybe 18 or something or 17, he said he saw his dad hit his mom and he said stop. And like instead of the dad getting upset, like they fought, and he said, oh, I beat like the shit out of him, like I beat him badly. And then he told him like get the fuck out of here, and he just never.
Bro, it was the
came
same
back.
thing with Terry Crews.
Saw something similar to that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of them have like some story like that. But yeah, that's what Dana White's was. He was like, yeah, I beat him up, and then told him to leave, and then he didn't come back.
But yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back to part 2 of the QME podcast episode. I'm pretty sure it's 70 right now. But yeah, you got anything else to say before we?
Yeah,
hop
Dana
back?
White's first UFC fight was against his father. It was a KO.
But yeah, we'll be back. You good?
Yeah, I want it to be like, and at stoppage at 2 minutes in the first round, Dana White. Welcome back. Took that quick break, but we've returned.
We have returned to our daily schedule programming. I am German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Wiener Schnitzel,
I have invented BMW.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
I speak a little German, but
If you're to learn a language, what language would you learn?
I mean, it might be a me thing, but I feel like people trying to learn like
Would you learn
the
Spanish?
most outlandish, like trying to learn like the most out there language is like seems kind of like a waste.
Japanese?
I mean, if you go like if you learn it just to randomly learn it, like no, you definitely if you learn English, like you should learn Spanish or French or Italian. Those other three get used so much if you're in the U.S. that those you should be learning one of those three.
You should have learned French by now. I'm a little upset that you don't know French.
I know okay about, you know. But like those are the other three. Like when people learn sign language, like I know sign language is cool and there are some deaf people in the world, but like deaf people that I've met that I know 100% are completely deaf, maybe like 2 people. So it's like I would learn other languages first.
Yo, my aunt's actually deaf.
Completely?
Nah, partial.
But that's what I'm saying. She reads lips probably, right?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. But like for you to feel like you would have to learn sign language, you know what I'm saying? It is very rare to see on 100% deaf can't read lips at all.
Like, she can enunciate words, but, like, she can't, like, fully say them.
But do people in your family know sign language?
Like, her daughters do, yeah.
Okay, so her daughters. I mean, yeah, some people. But yeah, if there's someone in your life who who's deaf, that gives you the reason to learn it just because of that person. But in general, like, if you don't know any people who are deaf, like, I don't think it's going to, you know what I'm saying? It's not really going to help you. Like, I don't see why you would learn that instead of a language that, you know what I'm saying, tens of millions of people speak. You know? But that's one of those things. Like, yes, those are what usually make someone learn sign language, someone they know who's deaf.
But you still haven't answered my question. What language would you learn?
Yeah, one of those three. Spanish, French, Italian. Probably Spanish.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien? ¿Y tú?
Muy bien.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Que lo que, mami?
Bonjour, monsieur. Ça va bien?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Comment t'appelles-tu?
That's français.
Je m'appelle Mohammed.
Domino's Pizza.
Can I get a croissant? S'il vous plaît.
A croissant.
Croissant? Croissant?
Boom, boom.
Let me get a baguette.
Bag it.
Bag it and tag it.
Let me get one of them baguettes you got up there. What do
Excuse
you
me.
call them big baguettes?
Excuse me, sir. Can I get one of them baguettes up there?
Let me get one of them fancy breads y'all got over there. Carsones.
Let me get them croissants. Them baguettes.
No, let me get that escargot. Let me get some of that.
Oh, that snails? Nah, that nasty.
Yeah,
I didn't know escargots was them dumbass snails.
Hey, let me get one of those.
Let me get a whole plate of them.
How about you slap up some grub for me?
Y'all got any grits?
Oh man, y'all got frog legs? Fry some of those up for me. Let me get some of them baguettes too. 3 to go.
Let me eat some of that frog too.
Crazy. Have you ate frog legs before?
I have. Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, I never ate them. I was at that one restaurant we used to go to a lot, the southern one. Crab something?
Crab Shack?
Nah, the one in New York that we used to go to.
Claudette?
Yeah. They have alligator there. I never ate.
I would try alligator.
You've never tried it, right?
Nah. I've always wanted to. I heard it tastes pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. Like pigs, when you like grill an entire pig or roast an entire pig, that shit looks disgusting. But an entire roasted alligator, like looking like an alligator still, nah, that looks crazy. That looks so nasty. When you see a whole alligator head on the grill.
This man's like, yo, whole pig roast?
Yo, what they be doing in Florida? Imagine you're like, yo, you want some food? And then you open the grill, it's a whole fucking alligator in there.
It's a whole dead gator that's just like cooked.
Did you wrestle this one or did you just threw it on?
Hey, listen, man, I had to wrestle this gator because he was giving me problems, and then I had to cook him because, my family had to eat, so.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I don't really watch wrestling, like Olympic wrestling, but they need to bring crocodile wrestling to the Olympics.
Would you watch it?
Hell yeah.
Would you pay to watch that?
Crocodile Dundee. Oh my God, he got the alligator in a headlock. Oh, he's pinning the alligator. That's the 3 count. He's out.
What would deem him for like a gold medal?
He's got him in a reverse chokehold. No, it's just how fast you submit or pin the alligator.
And tie them up.
And hog time.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you grill them up and see you make a tasty, delicious dish.
So you get graded on how quick can you lure the alligator, how quick can you subdue them, how quick can you tie them up, and then how quick can you skin them and kill them.
And how delicious a meal you can make with them. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Is it going to be like separate events or?
I'm just waiting for someone to pick up an alligator by its tail and drag and throw it like Goku. That's all I want to see, bro.
One day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the real sport we need to add,
That might happen one day.
Stop with all this other stuff, you know what I mean? And add alligator wrestling.
And alligator hunting.
I don't care about bobsledding
Where they
at all.
shoot them with like crossbows.
If they got rid of bobsledding, all the history of bobsledding, I wouldn't remember any of it. I already don't know any of it. Everything outside of cool runnings, I don't know about bobsledding.
They got to bring back fox hunts where, they send a fox out and then like 30 guys like on horses be chasing the fox, trying to kill it.
That's what be happening. Whoever kills it first wins.
It's called the hunt.
They're an Olympian.
Yeah.
Nah, that'd be cool. You know what? They gotta bring some weird stuff. They gotta bring you saw the tag? You ever see the extreme tag? I ain't gonna lie. They could bring that to the Olympics. The extreme tag. Yo, look at extreme tag. Hey man, they be the way they be running and jumping through stuff. Hey, I ain't know you could play tag like that. I ain't even know people could play tag like that. Parkour tag.
It is parkour tag.
I'm like, loop, 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 run, duck. I'm like, damn.
And I think they got 2 minutes on the clock or some shit.
Yo, fast as hell. Fast as hell.
Bro, imagine trying to dodge the person for like 2 minutes.
Like, usually when you play tag, there's always like, the disadvantages. There's always the person who's double as fast as everybody. So it's like, yo, you lose. If he wants to tag you, you lost. But in those, like, all of them are good. So it's actually like, nah, it's tough. But there's also stupid things too. Like the stupidest thing ever was pillow fights. The fact that they're actually doing events for pillow fighting, that's got to be the stupidest new sport that they're trying to do. That's definitely the dumbest one, pillow fighting.
So can we agree that slap fight is absolutely ridiculous?
No, I don't give that to you. It's not ridiculous. No. Like, it's never going to be better than, boxing, UFC, wrestling. It's never going to be better than that. But it's just something else that people look at. The only thing is that, stuff that you get involved in, the thing about the slapping that's crazy is that, it's not as much about skill because both people get hit. You can't dodge. It's more about just strength and endurance. And then it's a weird way too, like boxing. Like if boxing was you hit me, I hit you, and it keeps going back and forth, that'd be weird. So the fact that there's no like dodging element and no like, there's not that much skill you could develop in it is like, that's the part I don't like. But I definitely think the slapping is good for clips, and that's what it is. It's good to make good like 20-second clips. But a full episode or a full like event of slap boxing is dumb. Like I wouldn't watch full events aren't really good.
Speaking of events, you excited for the NBA final?
Yeah, gonna be
Mavs Celtics.
Yeah. Now I obviously I thought the Celtics, but yeah, the West I did not know. I didn't know who was gonna be. I thought it would be the Timberwolves. What?
No, dude, I knew it was gonna be the Mavs.
Nah, I didn't have that there. I knew the Thunder. I knew the Thunder would lose. I didn't know, if anybody else would lose to the Mavericks. That's what I didn't expect. But now it's time now. I was actually ready for a good finals. Now I think who you think's winning though?
Mavs.
Yeah, I'd say Mavericks in 6 or 7.
It'd be crazy if they won it in 4.
No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. It would
the
be.
Celtics are streaky, but like
right,
they're nah.
I'm gonna say either 5 or 6.
Yeah. There's no way in 4.
I'm gonna say 5 or 6.
Because even Tatum and Brown, like one of those games, they're gonna each have 30, 40 points. So like, you know what I'm saying? They're streaky, but they're definitely gonna win at least one game. But that's a pretty good one. What else to Connor's about to have another fight. He's returning.
He's popping out of retirement now.
So yeah, Kazmat, it was UFC 302. The next pay-per-view is Connor. Connor is finally going to go against Michael Chandler.
Shit.
So yeah, that's going to be, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks. Connor is making his return.
Shit. Okay.
Now, I definitely think he's going to win because Michael Chandler at this point sucks. Like he's just way out of his, he's just in the down years of his career. I think Connor beats him, but after I'm curious what he does, if he's going to actually try to go back and do fights like maybe 5 more fights in the next couple of years. I want to know if he's actually returning for fights or like just 1 or 2 extra fights.
Like not like a celebrity contender, but like what are they called that like just like do like fights here and there like.
But yeah, either way, like just once in a while, like you think I don't know if he's gonna be, like active,
Oh, so it's not an exhibition. Like this is like legitimate like fights, right? Like
No,
it's going on his record or what?
This is UFC. This is a pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's a pay-per-view guy. This is actual. Do you know the Ultimate Fighter? So the last Ultimate Fighter season was Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. So they fight at that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Now they're gonna fight. But the only thing is exactly. So he did that show. I don't know if Conor is gonna have 3, 4 more fights or if this is, he's basically done. So I hope so, but we got to see how this goes. I definitely think Conor wins though, because Chandler was looking. He lost like last 3 out of his last 5 fights or whatever. So I definitely think he beats him. But it's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? It's Conor. He's always gonna slide out something funny. Your wife was in me DMs. He gonna throw out something. You know, actually too, because that event just happened. But Dustin Poirier, like who he said that to,
Oh yeah, he got his ass whooped.
he said he had a good fight though. But they said like that might be his last fight. He said. So
Yeah, of course. After getting your ass kicked, yeah, you want it to be your last fight.
yeah, it might. But you know what I'm saying? It's at those points.
Just like Izzy.
Yeah, him. It's like it starts to get to you. But it's like that. When you're undefeated, you're the guy. When you get those 2-3 losses, like. Not that the hype's gone, but like the spark's gone. You know what I'm saying? His whole thing is being undefeated. Like you get knocked out 2, 3, 4 times, like it's not the same anymore. You know?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
As soon as Izzy changed weights and lost, and then after, so you knew he wasn't as dominant as we thought anymore. But then he went back and then lost to Alex. Like he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's great. He's still one of the best fighters in there, but he's not a top 5 fighter in the UFC anymore.
Listen, like I said, I'm just upset that Khabib isn't fighting anymore. Khabib would have been crushing the fucking league by now.
But, you know, Kazmat is, you know what I'm saying, it's the same thing. Basically the same thing.
But you can't, but dude, Khabib's the originator.
But yeah, you'd be training him, teaching him everything. Like Kazmat is literally just, you know what I'm saying, it's really a continuation. Like it's basically a continuation of it. Thing is, he's not as good as talking as Khabib is, though. And that's what hurts. Like, if you're fighting, all those guys from Kazakhstan and all those places, like, obviously, like, English is not their first language, so it makes sense. But it doesn't sell the fight well when they, you know what I'm saying, when they don't speak English, really. So there's not really anything for him to say. He just fights and wins. So that's why it's, like, not as much of the same draw and things like that Khabib and other people have. But also, it's not from Khabib. Like, Khabib was winning, but it was because Conor. Like, when he had Conor and those other guys, like, that it always sells the fight when you got Conor.
Yeah, he's like, who the fuck are you?
It's gonna sell the fight. Even with Floyd, like, Conor's selling that fight more than Floyd. He was selling that fight way more.
Of course.
Can't even fucking read. Definitely Conor selling that. And he's a way better, you know what I'm saying, promoter and stuff like that. So that's what we need. We need Conor back doing that. You know what I mean?
Bro, why do you think Dana seems a little upset that Conor isn't in the UFC anymore?
He's going to do another fight, but he's old. And then John Jones, too, he had that injury. He's going to fight again. But I don't even remember when they moved it to. So.
Jim Jones, you mean?
John Jones.
John?
Yeah. So I forgot when they moved it to, but all these fights, they're moving.
Did you hear about him getting in a fight in an airport with like 3 other people? Like coming down the escalator or some shit?
Nah. But yeah, man, it's the end of a fighting age. Like these UFC fighters, the heavyweight boxers, they all getting old now.
It is what it is.
So now it's like even Wilder too. Deontay Wilder, he said that might have been his last fight. He got knocked out again. He lost 4 of his last 5. So he's like getting to the point too where he's about to be done.
Just like this episode.
Yeah. But let me know. Let me know if you guys think Conor's gonna be back for a couple fights or just like is he gonna be active or not?
Yeah, we're don't forget we're gonna watch Deadpool, the last movie to the series.
Unless they make another one in a multiverse.
Unless they make another Deadpool multiverse.
It's just a month away now, right?
But yeah, we'll give you our opinions on it when we go see it.
We'll let y'all know.
I'm also gonna drag Artie to the new Planet of the Apes movie.
No.
What a wonderful day!
I respectfully decline.
Say his words.
I don't need to see Planet of the Apes movie.
Apes strong together.
I don't want to pay for that.
You don't want to pay for that?
No, I'm not paying for that.
Would you rather just pay to go see it at the zoo?
Oh, yeah. I'd rather see go to a zoo. Or buy a zoo like Matt Damon. You want to buy a zoo? We bought a zoo. Yeah, let's do that instead.
What kind of animals are you gonna have in the zoo?
fucking baboons, fucking silver foxes, a panda. I'm gonna have all the random shit.
So, some bobcats.
Yeah. What's a crazy ass other animal? Fucking.
like an antelope.
Yeah, definitely a koala. For sure.
An armadillo.
I'm gonna have all these crazy ass things, more and more and more. But yeah, I'd have the wildest zoo. Literally, I won't have multiple of any. I'll literally just have one of so many multiple things. So many. Oh, sorry. so many random things. I would get like one of. But yeah, that's gonna be a plan. If I get a zoo, you'll just see a bunch of stuff. And I want to get that new ape now. The apes who be vibing. So yeah.
So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna close out this episode of QME podcast. This is your host Mo.
Arty,
As always,
quit making excuses.
get on your grind. Finally, we finished the whole episode.
Give me that shit.
Damn. Give me that shit, boy.